What it do? What it do? How y'all doing out there? Hopefully everybody is fine. Thank you for tapping in with the vibe. I am Fuse the Vibe. And this is Heard the News. And on a recent interview with Bootleg Kev, Jadakiss spoke on the battle between Pusha T and Jim Jones. And he stated his opinion, basically saying he ain't feeling the battle. He don't like the battle. He don't feel like it's a good battle. He don't like how the battle was started. He feel like it was started off a soundbite from the podcast. Bad matchup. But he also said if it stay rap and don't cross no lines out of the rap, out of hip hop, then he'll love it. So, again, everybody just saying, keep it rap. And that's what Jadakiss had to think about the situation. You already know a lot of people feel like he top five. But before I go any further, Busta Rhymes was presented a lifetime award last night at the BET Awards. Salute to him. And while he was getting his reward, he also spoke on a few things and said, that he want rappers to stop the petty beef. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess up the bag. Come together. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop acting like we can't get along. So salute to Busta Rhymes for that. And after that, he put on a nice performance. Did his thing. Salute to that. I was able to catch a couple things out the BET Awards. Fab performance, Styles P, Remy Ma, and Fat Joe, and Ja Rule. That little performance, I got to catch that. So that was dope. Salute to all of them. For sure. But once I saw Jadakiss came out and stated his opinion on the battle, which is real shit. Salute to Jadakiss. He said some real shit. You know what I'm saying? It got me to thinking, and it got me to wondering like where was Jadakiss on the list? Cause I didn't look at the list. You know what I'm saying? I heard about it, but I didn't go and check it out. So I went and checked out the list, the Billboard Top 50 Greatest Rappers of All Time list, and yeah. I saw Jadakiss was 46. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this? This should be the real question. Why the fuck is Jadakiss 46 and Pusha T 29? Then I start digging into the list, more pause or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I read how they came up with the list, and that's where it got kind of crazy. Cause I guess they use their body of work, their achievements, like if they songs, charted songs, albums, gold, platinum certification, stuff like that. Their cultural impact and influence, the longevity, the lyrics, and the flow. I think it's a few more things in there as well. So that got me looking at the list, and I'm like, man, you feel me? I don't know if y'all checked out this list. If y'all have, y'all comment in the comment section. If your favorite rapper made the list, where did he make the list? Do you think he should have been higher? Obviously, you probably do think he's supposed to be higher because your favorite rapper of all time. But I feel like there's some people that didn't make this list. With Jadakiss being 46, I'm like, this can't be about just bars. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I realized it's not just about music, but I think Jada should be, better than 46. It's so much shit to talk about on this list, man. That's a video in itself. I already had to like just break this shit down, but I don't know, really what was they really doing? I see Ludacris at 39, and I see T.I. at 32. I think they should be. I guess that's close enough. They should be a little closer because you talk music, they probably neck and neck. I had to research and see how many number one songs Luda got, how many number one songs T.I. got, but they should probably be neck and neck. Ludacris, Fast and the Furious franchise. T.I. been doing movies as well. I'm just trying to understand the list. It's a lot of rappers on this list that have been in the entertainment business, as far as like movies, TV shows. You got Mos Def. You see MC Lyte on TV shows. You see Ice-T on a lot of shit. Queen Latifah then took the game. If you're talking about not just rap, Queen Latifah at 44 might be a little crazy. If Lil Kim is 31 and Lauryn Hill is 30. If Queen Latifah got Set It Off, Living Single, the intro to Living Single, I believe that's her on the intro. If just people that don't probably rock with hip hop like that, but they know the intro of Living Single. So we talking about impact, that gotta take effect, or maybe I'm just high. I'm both. It take effect and I'm high. Ice-T, fucking Law and Order. Then we get into some more. You got Redman at 42. You got E40 at 41. It's dope to see him on the list. But when you start getting into other people, you can say he can be a little bit higher on this list. How they made this list, if it's about other other achievements as well. I don't know if it's just all about hip hop, but if you're talking about him impacting the culture, then the shit they did out of hip hop, brought eyes to the culture in a way too, so that impact the culture, keep it alive. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but how is Dr. Dre number 40? Beats by Dre alone, NWA, all that good shit. Him and Snoop Dogg, him and Eminem, him and 50 Cent. Do I keep talking? He number 40, but his Beats by Dre alone, I don't know if Common, Gucci Man, they 38, 37. You got Future at 35. I don't know if that stand up to that if we talking achievements. So I'm just trying to break down the list. You feel what I'm saying? We got Future at 35. I feel like he should be on the list. He cool because he did it for the modern style, the that next generation. He kept it going. He got classics. Don't get it twisted. I know he impactful in this culture, but other than that, and syrup and stuff like that, like what we how is he over Dr. Dre? So this list is crazy, but I'm trying to figure out how they put it together. So I'm still checking it out. Like I'm checking it out right now as we talking. Lil Kim and Lauryn Hill, 31 and 30. That was dope until I just started thinking about like, Rick Ross at 50, but he also got what wing stops and shit like that, right? I know he Rick Ross and he was like, he got his shit with the correctional officer and shit, but he stamped that boss shit. Let's be real. Since he came out saying he was a boss, he been really trying to move like a boss and put that motivation in people to be their own boss and be a boss in some type of way. We can't take that from Dogg. We can't take that from Dogg. Run DMC, he got the show. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot with that. So I understand why he here now. With the pioneers of the game, it's hard to place them. So the Melly Mills, the Chuck D's, the fucking Big Daddy Kane's, the Curtis Blows, KRS-One. It's hard for me to rank them, bro. This list is crazy, bro. This list crazy. Pusha T got 29, right? But then I'm like, they say he a fashion icon. That's cool, cause he in the fashion. I give him that. The shit he done did with the jingles, the Arby's and the McDonald's, that's big. That's shit that you gotta hold your head on. The president of good music is big too, cause there ain't a lot of people on this list that been president of a record label. Rick Ross had Maybach Music, put on Meek Mill and others, but he number 50. I'm gonna stop going back to Ross. I'm gonna turn the page so we can get to some more, but we still from like 50 to 27 right now. What I'm looking at. He 29, then they gave Black Thought 28, Q-Tip 27. Busta Rhymes made it at 33. He done did movies and shit before. T.I., I think if you did movies and shit, that'd give you some type of... Because you getting an audience that... You know what I'm saying? You might be introducing people to this culture, bro. That's a big thing. Now, you got Big Pun at 26. Big Pun at 26. Method Man at 25. Method Man 25. Redman 42. I kind of get it. Method Man did a little bit more on the movie scene and shit like that. Then Redman. Then you got your Curtis Blow, KRS-One, Ghostface, DMX, Big Daddy Kane. I don't know what to do with that section right there, bro. But I feel like Dr. Dre, it's a couple people on this list that could move up. E40, Ludacris alone, man. He probably got a lot of. It's like you got to think about like it's white people that know some of these people, bro. And I ain't trying to be. I'm trying to say like different cultures, put it like that. People know Ludacris, bro. He kind of big, bro. They know his music, man. I don't know. I hope you get what I'm saying, bro. But let's keep it going. Missy Elliott at 19. That's nice. The shit she did for the music industry is in her creativity and video, her way they did her videos and just behind the scenes, her writing music. 19. Dr. Dre is 40. Then you got Ice Cube and 50 Cent coming in at 18 and 17, right? And they the only ones on here, I think, that make movies. They done starred in movies and they actually produce fucking content like TV shows and movies and shit like that. And they 18 and 17. Plus they got number one records and all this shit. Ice Cube alone from NWA on up. You feel me? 50 Cent, the Vitamin Water contract. I don't know if it's just that. All right, you feel what I'm saying? You got Scarface. He one of the legends, one of the top dogs. Then he representing the South as well. Then you start getting the J.Cole, LL Cool J, which that's LL Cool J. You got Rakim at the helm at 13. Shit is crazy. This list, I appreciate. Let me stop right here. I appreciate everybody on this list. I'm not mad at the names. It just make me say that hip hop is has been doing great. This is 50 names, and there's probably 50 more people that can be on this list that you can argue. It can be a top 100 list, and all 100 people then impacted this culture in a major way, impacted lives in good ways, and did what they had to do for this hip hop culture. So with that being said, this just shows how great hip hop has been in this short 50-year run. So salute to hip hop. If anybody out here listening to me, salute to hip hop for real, bro. That's what it really means, cause there's more people that can be on here. And we got Andre 3000 at 12. And then I'm like, okay, that's dope. He did, and the shit he did his lyrics, and he did some movies, but Big Boy did some movies too. And Big Boy longevity a little bit more than Andre 3000, but that's a topic for another day, bro. Kanye West at number 11, I don't know. We talking about cultural impact, we don't know. With the Yeezys. Now Nicki Minaj at number 10, I had somebody like, I don't see why she number 10, but I can understand her cracking at least top 10, because if one female should be there, it damn sure should be Nicki Minaj. And then I see Queen Latifah being in that conversation just for shit she did all around the board. I guess they just don't respect her as hip hop no more after a certain time, maybe at a certain period of her shit. But it all stems back from hip hop though, right? I don't know. Maybe that's the shit. Okay, now the big thing, Snoop Dogg number 9 on this list. When it's talking about achievements and shit like that, he probably should be number 1. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Top 3 for sure. Snoop Dogg. If not 50, Ice Cube need to be up here too, and Snoop Dogg definitely. Drake at number 8, I ain't mad at that. Lil Wayne right after him with 7, I ain't mad at that. But people gotta know Wayne brought skateboarding into this shit more. I know it was other people that did it. Like Pharrell and like fuck, I forgot his name, bro. Fuck Impish, I'm gonna be mad. But it's other people that was doing that, like the kick, pushing. You feel me? But Wayne brought it and made it took to another level. Kanye did the backpack shit. You got Big at 6, but on this list, I don't know, man. At 6. Him and Tupac, their music still live on to this day, but Pac did a little bit more. He in movies and shit like that. I'm pretty sure he influenced a lot of people on this list. So as Big, but Pac came in at number 4. Eminem at number 5. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that. His impact on the game was crazy. But Dr. Dre being 40 is just, I'm trying to figure it out. And Nas being 3. Then we going straight lyrics now. I feel like. You get what I'm saying? It's like some of this shit is like hip hop, and then they take a break and go into like, all right, this is some other shit. If you did some other shit, and then they come back to hip hop. Now you got Nas, you got Kendrick Lamar at number 2, and I saying that boy is bad. Don't get me wrong, but now I feel like we talking about best lyrical. Impact, but over Snoop Dogg to this day, over Ice Cube, the Big 3. The Friday, the move, 50 Cent, Jay-Z at number 1. He should be top 10 somewhere for sure. I don't necessarily think he get number 1 over Snoop, just his impact on the culture. He did shit, don't get me wrong, he big dog on this shit. But you got Dre at 40. With that being said, I ain't mean to talk too long. I hope y'all follow along. Cause I'm just coming off the top of the dome with this shit. I took a couple notes. With that being said, though, don't really see a representation for the underground, and that kind of sucks. Cause Currency could have been on here. I know that's me being biased, cause it's Jetlife. Styles P. I feel like that's just one of my favorite rappers. But then his Juices for Life is big, but that's just, I guess that's current right now. But you know, that's me just putting out my people. I don't know, Will Smith, but y'all can argue and debate that in the comment section. You got Master P and Birdman, but then I'm thinking that they ain't put them on there because they ain't put Diddy on there. So maybe they just more like moguls or producers or label owners. But Master P got mad solo. He got solo albums, dog. Birdman got albums. You know, Diddy got albums. If that's the case, them guys top 10, right? Gotta be, right? Almost, right? At least top 20, right? Top 30 maybe? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Cause we talking about records and sold records. You put Diddy, Master P, and Birdman on there. It's kind of like a cheat. But that's when shit get real. I respect the list. I'm still gonna, just think about this shit and try to dissect it. I get what they was trying to do, but it's wild. Some of this shit is kind of wild. I don't know, man. I was gonna restructure this joint, but it's kind of tough. So I give them that. It ain't easy to put this motherfucker together for sure. But I don't know, man. Jadakiss at 46, and they must just be going off his flow alone. But what about his longevity, though? He's still with the same boys he came in the game with. That don't matter. I guess that got him on the list. And they crazy list, man. 50 dope people. I know I came in here just to talk about his response, and we got into the list too. But it's heard the news with Fields, and that's what we do. So until next time, y'all stay smooth. Y'all have a great day. Other than that, man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Vibe.